Hi everyone, Sandy with Beautiful You. I thought I'd share with you a few snippets as I get my new planner going here. It's turning out to be a little bit more work than I had anticipated. Um, First off, you can tell me what you think of my little fluffy ball right there. It's actually a purse hanger thingy, but I put it on my planner just for now because it was just kind of cute. But I'll just start from the beginning here. Let's open her up, and if you may recall, I had mentioned how I made all of my own beginning of the month tabs, and I did go ahead and type out the months of the year, so I've got all of those on there. So what I decided to do first off is for the month at a glance was to take the orange that's on the tab and use that to maybe decorate the top. And first thing you can see on here is that you can still see that blue line up at the top right there where it says month right there, and then there's that blue line. So that's lesson number one, to either get some white out and white that part out. What I did though for the next month actually was I took some white scrap sticky paper that I had and I covered that part up. So when I go to cover that next month, it should be a little nicer. So that's the month at a glance, and I'm not used to having to put in the numbers, so I did have to do that. And because of how these are, another thing I had to do was down here was actually all note, because Sunday was up here. I ran out of squares, so I had to make a copy of a blank one of these sheets, cut it out, and then put in two more. So that was another little obstacle I had to overcome. Now we'll turn the page, and I do have some plain paper here. I'm probably going to decorate that up, but I did glue this onto the back because on the flip side of this was the beginning of the next month already, because as I had mentioned, this pack that I bought was separated by months and by weeks and then notes, so it was a little bit different. So I just covered that with some plain paper, so I think I might put 2017 goals or just the month goals on there. And then here we had, this actually had on some of the week, the Monday through whatever. And I'm trying to think which one it was now. Anyway, Monday was down here. I didn't need that down there because we're actually starting our week here, or Sunday was down there. And I didn't need that part because I'm starting it on Monday, which is actually going to be the second, but my first was in my Erin Condren, so I didn't really need it in here. So I just took some paper and did that on there. I thought it was kind of looked fireworky for, yay, 2017. So I'm probably going to come along with some glitter. I think I have some gold glitter letters and put Happy New Year on here. And then we flip over to our week. So that's what we're looking at so far. And now here's what I had to do with these pages. This is a set, and I've actually got some of the extra ones right here, and it's from cutedaisy.com. And I'll pull one of these out so you can see the size of them. And I can't remember now if this was set for the Erin Condren or if it was for a Happy Planner. But you can see how it goes way above the line. And actually when you're going over to where it's the days of the week, it's way over. So what I had to do was cut them down. So basically they end up being a square. So that's what I did there. I did put some just gold washi in there. So I cut all those down, and then I couldn't decide. Okay, so over here it's under the day of the week, but over here it's not. And the reason I chose to put it over on this side is because if you can see on these pages, they're numbered. And it's actually, if you look at a blank one here, what it is it's the time of the day. So 8 in the morning till 5 at night. I don't work that way. I'm at work for most of all of that time. So actually for almost all that time, I'm at work. So there's not a whole lot I can plan in there for my home life. So what I decided to do is I would always be covering these numbers up, which on this page fall over here and on this over here. And then the 1 through the 5 I would leave because those would end up being like my to-do tasks and things like that. So hence the reason I didn't want to put these over here on this one because this is where the 1 through 5 is. So we'll see, we'll play. There might, every month I might do something different. So I am, and then it's not dated here as well. So one of the things I can say I am missing is I am missing the already set upness of like my Erin Condren and like the Happy Planner would be. I actually kind of like the fact that they're already dated. So that's going to be something I'm going to have to get used to. And we'll go along here, see how I like it. And if it just ends up being too much of a hassle, I might end up breaking down and going and getting a Happy Planner, which is what I had planned on using before. But I thought I'd try this because money was tight at the time. And this was only $15 for everything involved here. So we'll see how it goes. And that's about all I have so far. So those are my obstacles and kind of how I've overcome them so far. Couple cool things, though, that I was really excited about was for Christmas, my husband got me a Xyron. And so that worked out really well, playing with this. And that's how I attached all of these things, was I ran them through the Xyron. And actually, a couple of the little squares, I cut the items out. So there was a hat on one, and I cut it out and turned it into a sticker. The glasses, and there's a little champagne. And then the other one was actually down here already that you may have seen, and it was the mask. And I just cut that out and ran, especially for things like that, running it through the Xyron, it was really nice. So I am already loving that tool. My son actually cut up a card, one of his old Yu-Gi-Oh playing cards. He doesn't play Yu-Gi-Oh anymore, but he likes some of the pictures on there, so he cut one of them up and he ran it through here and made a sticker for himself. Another cool item that I got for Christmas is that. That's awesome. My sister-in-law got me that. I've never gotten so much washi in one stop. And so I think I've seen someone haul this from Michael's. So I absolutely love it. And between this and then one of the reasons I wanted the Xyron was because I figured there's lace and ribbon and things that I could turn into washi as well. So I am toying with the idea for 2017, since I got this beautiful set and I have so many other washis, that I might go on a no buying washi tape for a year. Maybe we'll try half a year just to see how it goes. But I kind of want to get into a decluttering stage here, and because I've got a lot of stuff and I don't use all. I haven't gone through all the washi I've had for years. I haven't gone through it yet. So I'm running out of space to put things. And to me, the logical thing to do then is to use up what I have before I buy new stuff. So I think that's what we're going to work on. This has got more than enough colors. I've got plenty of glitter and things like that already, tape. So we're going to see how that goes, people. We're going to try not buying washi for a while and use up some of our stash. All right, so that's what we've got so far. And I don't want to make this too long, but it's probably going to end up being a longer than normal Plan With Me design video just because of the fact that this has taken me a while to go through, and I'm walking you through the process. So enjoy. There'll be more to come. I'm going to cut out for now, and I'll be back later with more. Welcome back, everyone. Here is a quick shot of last week's spread and the last week in the Erin Condren. And here we are over to, let's get back here, to Happy New Year 2017. So I completed it to what I'm pretty happy with. I added the Happy New Year in glitter. I should have maybe done silver because the gold doesn't show up that well. And then there's a line of gold washi on the bottom. And two of those other stickers I had, I put here and right there. And I decided to make this page January goals. So here are all the goals. Read Revelation with Jim, my husband. Organize some of my supplies. Menu plan better, and I just listed all the ways that I'm going to be doing that. I already started working on the freezer inventory. Tomorrow I'm going to work on pantry and spices. And starting a home control binder. I will share that with you later. I've started that. Stuff from the dump list, and minimum of 2 of those a week. And then book some socials, some Style Dot socials. So let's turn the page into this week. Oh, and then for paper clips, I'm using these little pom-poms that I made a while ago. So they're a little glittery. And then let's get into this week. And here we are. I didn't change a whole lot from what I had before, other than putting washi down here and a little bit down there, and some more of the glitter washi up here. And then I was hoping to put like thin black up there, but I don't have any like plain black. So I did find some thin gray and white polka dots, and the gray kind of goes in with it. I put my functional stickers on, but I did not put any of my to-dos on yet. I usually do that as I'm going through the week. And then some of this way back here is some of the Target dollar spot. This was actually $3, I think. And this is a gold Post-it note. So on here I'm just putting things that I want to buy. So this is kind of where the note section is. And these are just things I need to buy. Alright, and then I was going to show you quick my dump list at the back. I decided to make it all the way to the back so it was a lot easier to find. And there it is, last page. And this is going to be my to-do dump list. I know you've all heard of the dump lists before. And so this is just what I started with yesterday. I think I wrote these down. So I'll just be pulling something from there and transferring it over each week into my to-dos, you know, like in there somewhere. So yeah, just a way to get it all out of my head, because I don't want it to all necessarily jumble up here, because I don't get to all of those sorts of things. So keep it a little cleaner and simpler. So I'm pretty pleased with how it turned out, and yeah, we'll just keep going and see how it works out. So one thing I can tell you, I don't know if I mentioned it in the previous clip, that I am enjoying is the fact that I can take these papers out and work on them. I can rotate however I want and not have the cumbersome coils in there. So yeah, that I am enjoying a little bit right now on that. So, okay, that is it for now. I hope everyone has a happy new year, and welcome 2017. Have a beautiful week.